Hey everybody, welcome back to Dice and Delinquents. And
Very professional.
yes, that's what we strive for here. As you all know, Dice and Delinquents
Professionalism.
is nothing
Yeah.
if not
You're not
professional
professional.
and mature. Okay, Tomb of Annihilation, episode 16.
16.
All right. I am your DM, Travis. Hopefully, my camera does not wig out and I freeze in weird looks, but we'll see. So, very quickly, we'll run down the line since everybody is here and on time. I feel like you guys all need a reward for that, but rewarding the bare minimum, I don't know.
I think we deserve it.
I'm
Like-
always here.
I'm only late because of work purposes. That's
Exactly.
real world stuff.
So again, it's like
I'm always here at least 30 minutes
Yeah.
early, if not more.
so, but we will go ahead and go down the line, and as usual, our characters will introduce themselves, and it will only be the information they feel is pertinent or they want to. So, starting with Kat.
Hi guys, I'm Kat. I am playing Fortune the Tiefling Bard. She is lots of fun and definitely has lots of witchy vibes. So she now has a broom of flying as well. So the witch vibes are growing.
All right, and that is Fortune's token there. And excellent. And by the way, excellent makeup as usual, Kat.
Thank you.
Mine not so much. I'm still.
I was gonna say it looks like you took hours on it. It looks spectacular.
I focus on the nails.
Yes.
All right. Up next, Jake.
I am Jake. I'm playing Necarious Scriptos. He is a wizard order of scribes, and he has his owl named Sage.
And for some reason, your token always takes up the entire screen.
I don't know why.
Me either. But there's the handsome devil, Necarious. All right. And over to Max.
Hey guys, I'm Max. I play Ts'ous, a local T'chol. I run around in some heavy armor and a bit of furs. And I am our chef, and a wonderful chef indeed.
He
Yes.
likes his snakies.
I
He likes
do.
the snake.
You got
Hey man,
friends.
there's some of my best friends.
All right.
That and another.
And you keep
Yee.
frickin' throwing your token all over the map. All right, and multiple tokens, by the way, which we'll have a discussion about. Next up, Charlie.
Hi, I'm Charlie. I play Dr. Victor Gallagher. He is a Twilight Domain cleric, and follower of Ilmater. He is also something else that hasn't been really fully revealed yet. But he's good with a rapier. He's rather tall, brown hair, a few scars on his face and hands and things like that. Relatively simple, kind of dark robes, and with red cord kind of wrapped around his wrists.
All right. Cool. And now over to Yuki.
Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I
Damn it.
play a half-orc barbarian named Rect. She doesn't sound this way. Pardon me if I change my voice a little bit. So, Rect is your notorious dinosaur scavenger. She recently found her Brontosaurus for
Yes.
meats, and we escaped with her tail behind her butt, behind
Yeah.
her legs. She is a wild soul barbarian.
All right. Okay. So, yes, last session, you guys figured out where you were, and continued on your way to Curse a Ball. And I believe where we left off, you had a relatively uneventful day. Uh, but when you landed for the evening adventure, you all decided to go on a dinosaur hunt and found a dinosaur, a successful dinosaur hunt. You found a dinosaur. It happened to be a brontosaurus. So uh, it was decided by the group that they would not at this point engage. They are, I believe, the reason for the hunt was because you're running low on fresh meat.
Yes.
Well, this definitely would have provided an abundant amount of meat. You guys decided that maybe not engage at this point. So, you guys return back to your campsite. It is the evening. It's all set up. It's all ready to go. But that did take your hour. So, at this point, um, you do need to get to sleep. And I believe you guys all, yes, you already set up your watch order for the evening, I believe. Unless that's from last. So, at this point, you guys come back into camp. Do you go straight to bed? Is there anything you do? You really don't have a lot of time, but do you guys just, alright, okay, nobody has anything specific they want to do? Then I'll say,
Okay.
Well, other than like alarm and all that stuff, I think that's already set up though.
well, alarm lasts for 8 hours. I assume you do that like the very last
Yeah.
thing,
So
like right before. So
Yeah.
you would go ahead and set that up. Then, but now I'm not sure if my notes are correct. Like, were you guys setting up a watch for tonight? Did you guys discuss that, or are my notes from the previous night?
I
Uh,
don't remember.
I don't remember offhand. I'm assuming we would probably set up a watch. We still have.
Okay, because the watch order I have has Fortune taking first watch, so I think that's old because
yeah.
Fortune, unless required
takes
or
watch.
forced to, does not take watch. I understand they need their solid.
Oh, they
straight.
said I'm first watch.
Oh, okay, yeah. For some reason, can anybody see Fortune right now? Because right now they're spinning for me.
Nice, man.
Okay,
They're spinning.
all right. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I was wrong. All right, so Fortune will take first. So then it'll go Fortune, Victor, Rect, and Sauce.
Mhm.
Okay. So then, uh, well, okay. Uh, uh, Cat, hopefully you can hear me. We'll have Victor. Give me a roll, me a 20.
All right.
I haven't done a roll in a while.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, let's see.
At least it wasn't a natural 20, right?
Do we have watches for every part of the night or no?
We do.
Just once.
Okay.
Yes, but there's only one roll that happens. We don't. Yeah, we're not making a roll for each watch. So I'm gonna say during Victor's watch. Oh, I gotta make another roll here. Oh.
Ooh la la.
Brontosaurus be returning.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you guys are sleeping, Victor, where would you be? Would you do patrol, single point, up in a tree? What's your? How do you keep watch?
I think last time I did the whole up in a tree thing. I'll probably do that again.
Okay. And you can see 300 feet, I believe,
Yep.
Yep.
in color.
Yes.
Yes. Regardless of the light level, you, because of your ability, light or not, doesn't matter. You,
Yep.
give me a perception check.
All right. Please load my sheet.
Can you all see and hear me?
Yes, welcome
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
Fortune.
My fucking camera decided that it wanted to stop fucking working, so I have to continue using my laptop.
You know what? I think your
Okay,
camera was
why
listening
can I
to my
open other
camera.
people's sheets but not mine?
What? What was that?
I click on Rect and it pops up.
Character
But-
sheet?
Nice.
I click on mine and nothing.
Okay, that's weird.
Weird.
Hold on here. I will look at yours real quick. Remember, just leave it open. Roll me a d20 and add 5.
It should be-
Shit.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Travis, we
that's when I
determined
roll
last
low.
session that I was going to be the first watch for reasons that we talked about after session.
I'm sure we did. Unfortunately, Sam.
I'll send you a quick
Okay.
whisper.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't recall. Okay, so that's a 9. All right. Okay. So, as you're up in the tree, you hear some tearing through the bushes fast. You have. Right. All right. Yeah, cool, Cat. So, you have. I'm going to say 2 rounds. Unfortunately, based on that 9, you
Yeah,
only
that's
have
fine.
basically 12 seconds. So you have 2 rounds.
So I heard noise.
Crashing
Correct?
a lot coming
Crashing.
directly towards your camp.
Okay, I'm jumping down and going to wake the others.
All right. So you're jumping down. Okay, so that I'll say that's your
Do you-
movement.
or
You have
is it
an
just
you can
Dan
do an
food?
action and you have talking.
I'm gonna go to them all and wake them up.
Okay. All
So
right.
that's coming.
Okay. So, all right. With that, I am going. So that'll be 1 round. So in this 1 round, he's able to wake everybody up. Everybody's awake. And then next round, everybody has, and he's. I'm assuming it's. I'm not saying you can just 6 seconds. Basically, he's awake, woken you up, and alerted you that something's coming, and you guys are all awake now and can hear things very close.
Can I
So-
don my shield as I'm waking up?
Yes, and also you are all prone right now.
You're muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're muted, Nicarius.
Reoccurring
Can I-
title.
Can I get up and cast Gift of Alacrity on Sauce?
Yes, you use 15 feet of movement and your action.
I would also like to get up.
Okay.
I would like to get up and grab the broom and say the command word.
All right. So I will say, what's the movement speed on the broom?
50.
Okay, so you used 15 feet of movement already on your turn. So deduct that from the 50, and you still have that much movement.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of get up probably 20 feet.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to move you guys to the map, and you guys are going to set up where your camp is. And I just need to. Okay. I have so many maps. Okay, so you should all be. No, you can't see anything right now.
I'm blind.
Yep, alright, so I'm going to pull everybody on the map. And then somebody pull out a campfire and place it where you want the
I'm gonna
cap.
try reloading to see if I can get my character sheet that way.
Okay.
I don't think you've given my character her dark vision.
What?
Still.
Where'd you go? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh man, what's going on? You don't have the health bar? Oh.
You have to.
I've
You have to
never
go
had a
save
health
it.
bar.
Darn it. Thought I fixed that after last session. I'm sorry. Here, I'm fixing it right now. And then after session, I will give you all the stuff that I should have given you before.
Yeah.
All right. Man, it reset your token. You don't have vision. You got 60 feet, correct?
Yes.
Yes, you're a tiefling. Of course you do. All right. Can you see?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So, as of right now, okay, that's where the campfire is. Everybody needs to be adjacent to each other at
So
this
what about
point.
the owl?
I would probably be right about there.
Okay. So, yeah.
So roll 20 is lagging for me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Where's the noise coming from? Which direction?
Roll me a d8. Victor. From the north.
Okay.
All right. So you guys have a little uneven terrain here. Just gonna set it up a little while. Okay. So, all right, everybody needs to. Okay, so Nicarius, you need to move yourself adjacent to someone, because you're all in the tent, so you're all next to each other. All right.
That's fine.
All right, so we got. Oh, I forgot. I always forget. Zaka.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so over to your west is a raised area. About this is going to be 10 feet up. Then there's the area where you are, and then to the east, it's another drop off. This one is it's 15 feet, and then even further to the west, there's another 10-foot drop off. Yes, so that's 10. So the one that kind of goes down the middle, that one's a 15-foot height difference. The others are 10 feet. Okay, and all right. So now, okay, so you guys had your first action. So everybody is standing. Hey,
I'm in
Fortune.
the air flying.
Yeah. So if you can
Draw my
go
sword and shield.
on your the status, your little wing.
Mm-hmm.
If you can go into it again, but instead of just clicking on it, just mouse over it and then hit. You said how far? 40 or 20?
15. 50 minus 15. That would be 35.
Okay, if you can just hit 3,
Okay.
that tells that for me that's like you're 30 feet in the air. That's
Okay.
it helps me know that you're not just flying.
I didn't know that you could do that.
You can do that with all of them. You can put a
That's
number
cool.
or 0 to 9 on it as well, which is handy. Okay.
I'm back.
So, oh,
Welcome back.
okay.
What are those posts for? Never mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're from the one is the direction the noises are coming from. They're coming from the north.
Gotcha.
So
Question: do I have my weapons on hand, or do I have to pick them up as a free action?
you have them. Your action was donning your shield.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But
Okay.
free action to pick up my axe?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. There
But
we go.
to get dressed requires an action.
I'm naked.
Naked!
As is usual for Wrecked, sleeping and fighting.
Naked.
Yeah. All right.
Unarmored defense.
Very unarmored defense. You don't get
Extra
more of
armor.
a bonus the less you wear. That's
I
not.
will
Just so you
I
know,
will be
that's
right
not the way
back.
it works.
Food's ready.
No problem.
I feel
still
like that's
start.
an excuse that someone would use in an anime to make a character very undressed. And
All right. Okay, and I need to set up what's happening here. All right. All right. Oops. How many did I say? Where's my... Wow. Okay. All right. All right. That's cool. This is cool. This is all good. This is all good. Let's say... All right. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta do... Oop, hold on one moment. Okay. Now, if everyone would please give me initiative.
Don't forget
my-
to click on your tokens.
Yes.
Once my character sheet
Which
opens
gift
up.
of alacrity gives me
A D8
Okay, yeah.
to add.
Yep.
D8.
All right. Okay. Oh, I was like, why'd you roll twice? But I now understand. All right. Okay. I think... Oh, I need to roll for Azaka.
Un problema, por favor.
What's up?
I can't get into my sheet. It's blank. Can you roll for me?
Okay, yeah. Leave the sheet open. Oh, Fortune coming in strong. And with our rules, Fortune, please remember you have advantage on your first attack. Or
Hell
anything that require... Well, I'm going to say you have advantage, or if what you're casting is a saving throw, they have disadvantage. That's a slight modifier. It's not just for attacks. It means you're on the ball, you're ready, and they're not. Okay. So, hold on a sec. We got
Man,
issues.
you're only one to outbeat me.
All right. Wrecked. You said you're having problems with your character sheet?
Yeah, because I'm lagging a little
Okay.
bit.
No problem. I will roll for you.
Thank you, Papa.
Okay.
My God.
All right, and you get... Hey, not bad. All right, so I think... I believe that's everybody? Oh, wow. This is a... Wow, that's a lot of... Right, so, okay, we got Nicarius, Ts'ous, Victor, Azaka, Fortune, Wrecked. All right, that's everybody. Okay, so, gotta get the music going here. Okay, that's weird. Can everybody hear combat music?
I can.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are sleeping, and Victor comes running through like, everybody wake up, noises to the north, north. Everybody stands up. Prepares. Fortune, you're up, grab the broom, activate, and fly up 30 feet. So you go up, and oh, jeez, the combat music is loud for me.
It's a little loud.
Sorry, here. I know on my side it was, so. Okay, so yes, you fly up, and I believe you should be able to see.
I do.
6,
Uh,
7. Oh God, I gotta pull out the character sheet. Oh no! Sorry, I'm not ready. Man. So you see, moving quickly. They're not big. Like the noises you were hearing weren't like trees being knocked over. It was bushes, rustlings, quickly coming at you, and you see 7 dinosaurs.
Does any of them look more colorful or vibrant than the others?
They are all the same type. None seem to be different than the others. You do notice they are really small. It's just there's a lot of them.
Okay. Then I will look at the one that's closest to the party, which I think is probably going to be that one.
Well, just so you understand, that one might be closer, but remember that.
Well, actually, yeah, that one has.
They can't come straight at you.
Yeah, that one has access to the ledge.
Yeah, and there's one over there too. Just so you know. I don't know if you see him.
Where?
Over here. Oh, if you can't see him, then you can't see him.
No, the turn order was just in the way.
Oh, okay.
He's a little bit further. That one's the closest based off of distance.
Okay.
I am going to look at him and in undercommon just start these whispers as I cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
All right. Okay, go ahead and cast that.
It has disadvantage.
Yes, it does. Which, thank you. I need to set that up. Okay. Okay. All right. So, so this is a wisdom. All right. So this is disadvantage wisdom. Which, all right. 12. So he fails. So that is 3d6. Mm-hmm. Oh, and must move.
Has to use its reaction to move away.
Yep. All right. So go ahead and do the damage first. Okay, 5 damage. Ooh. And that was the one on the right, correct?
That one, okay. Yes.
All right. You see it. Like
turn and run.
It was running, and it's like it hits a wall. Like it stops, and it's like it shakes its head, and it's like, and then just like, fucking, immediately U-turn, boom, gone, and I can't move him.
He's off the board.
Yeah, So he
out of combat.
Has to use his reaction to move his distance, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's movement speed.
Okay, so yeah, they were all just charging fast. This one, boom, stops. His head shakes and it's like, turns around and runs. The weirdest thing, and you all see that if you can see. So it runs away.
If only Lily were here, she would be scared shitless right now.
So that was your action. You have full movement and bonus.
Bonus action. Give me just a second.
And then Ts'ous, you are up next, sir.
Yes.
Bonus action. I am going to hold on to my Taroka deck. Hold it close to my heart and listen to the tales that they tell me.
Oh.
And I am going to roll to see which tail I get.
Okay.
3. Okay, I'm going to now hold on to this. I can choose to use my action to use it. So,
Okay. So, sorry, what was that again, real quick? Of course, when you take a bite.
I used my Tales from Beyond
Uh-huh.
feature. I listened to what the spirits told me, and I'm holding on to that for my next action, essentially.
Okay. So, what does it actually do?
I will whisper it to you because
Oh.
it's my
Oh.
ability and all
Oh.
that. So,
Okay. No, yeah. If you could, yeah, that'd be great. And then that's the end of your turn.
yep,
Okay. Do you want to end of turn? Hit the end of turn button, or you want me to?
yes. But
Okay.
have fun scrolling.
Oh. And you roll you 3. You
I
said,
rolled
right?
3. Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yuki.
Yeah. They sent me. I saw it. So,
Okay.
um, yeah. When it gets to them, we'll do that. So okay, Sauce, you are up, and I'll go ahead and take care of Rect on their turn.
Okay. I'm going to move forward,
Okay.
and I'm going to ready action. First one to kind of come by me, I'm going to attack.
Okay.
And for my bonus action, I will even set up. Let's see. Let me double check something real quick.
I use that for the ready action, the little wavy line thing. So you're holding an action. All right.
Hold an action for my bonus. I'm going to do Thunderous Smite.
Oh. All right. So you are concentrating as well. So I'm going to add that. Okay. Um, okay. Loud noises in you, Max. All right.
I know.
All right.
I know.
So, okay, if that's the end of your turn, go ahead and hit end of turn.
I meant to change that last level over to the Burning Smite one,
Uh,
but I had
like I
forgotten.
said,
So.
out of session, totally fine. But
Oh,
yeah,
it's fine. Don't worry about it.
okay,
I didn't think about it when I wound up making the change. I would have changed it over because it's more fitting for a chef.
that's true.
I get to
That
cook
is.
the meat as I attack it.
Yes, cook the meat as you're talking and beating it.
Yes. All
All right,
right.
cool.
That will be my turn.
All right. So hopefully we have a wrecked back.
Yeah,
All right, cool. Just in
I
time.
changed over to my mobile data.
Okay.
So
Uh,
I might pop out again, but for my 6 seconds, I'm gonna tell everyone. I only see 4 north. Watch your back. I
okay.
guess that's my 6 seconds.
Yep.
And
All right.
I'm a bonus action rage.
All right. And
Yee.
roll on that table. So,
Yeah, please teleport. Ah,
all
no.
right. Oh,
Oh my god.
okay. So,
Oh my god, yes.
I'm gonna say you can. I'm gonna be nice, and I'm gonna say if you wanted to move, you can move and then rage, because
Oh, okay.
it's 30 feet is the distance.
The end of your current turn, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah. See, you can see within 30 feet, and you were back, so I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah. So did you use how far did you were? Oh.
I was right here.
Oh.
So 40 feet.
Okay. So yeah, you for that to happen or be useful to you, you would have to be within 30 feet of something for it to target. So, oh well, there you go. You are.
Okay.
Okay, that I okay. At this point up here, I'll say this part is only 10 feet, and you know what? Nope, these are tiny. You cannot actually see those two.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're tiny creatures. They're
You
only
said they're
like,
down below.
yeah, they're only like 3 feet tall. And here, I'll give a.
Oh, they're so tiny.
They're
They're
about as big as a halfling.
yeah, yeah. These are basically they're about the well, I don't be rude. I would say they're about the size of a big dog. So that's but they're on two legs and they have
Yeet.
two arms.
They're
So
mean chickens.
Yeet.
yeah. So yeah, I
Then
would
never mind. My 6 seconds would be. I only see two.
well
Uh,
three.
I guess 3.
Maybe not.
Where's the third one?
Nope. Never mind. You see what you see. if
Yeah.
you can only see two, then you can only see two.
Unless there's something over there.
So
Not
yeah.
Hold
you
on. Can
know.
I move back
Sure.
just
Go
to see what
go
I
ahead and
could
move.
see
Yeah.
before?
So from there.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could only see 4, but
Okay.
2
Yes.
in
Two.
actuality.
Yes.
So
All
I
right.
will.
So you move to there
Yeah.
and then you rage,
Oh,
right?
I move here and then I rage.
Okay. So you move to there, you rage. Okay, now pick a point. Where are you putting this thing?
Because this is the only 2 I can see, right?
Right.
Yes.
From here?
Mhm.
Yeah. So this one.
All right. So it won't be on it, it'll be next to it. So,
Next.
yeah.
Not on top?
Hold on. Within 5 feet. So, I mean, sure, for this because of they're tiny and what you're doing is tiny, sure. And they float.
I
So,
mean,
yeah, you can put it
flumes
right on
are
top of it.
flumes are big, right? Flumes are big?
No.
Those
No.
jellyfish thingy?
No. They're
No?
either way,
Oh.
they're floating.
Yeah, I
So,
think they're medium,
Okay.
but
yeah.
this it specifically says that they're tiny. I think.
Um
Gotcha.
yeah,
So boom boom.
yeah, so it pops up. You see, you guys. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a flump. You
I'm gonna
choose.
flavor it and say like I'm sneezing, like as I'm walking over, I feel the something catching my nose, and I like achoo, and then it's freaking like a booger coming out of my freaking nose. It comes out to be like a little floop, and you know what? I'm gonna bat it all the way over there, and that
All right.
explodes.
Well, it goes over there, and at
Yeah,
the end of your turn, that'll happen. But
right.
so you go up. That happens. You still have action and another, I think, 10 feet or 15. 15 feet.
15. I
Yep.
don't have my javelin, so I'm a dodge.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna take the dodge action.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna use blue dot for that. All right. So that yeah that's everything. If you're not gonna move anymore, you can go ahead and hit end of turn. Oh, is that the end of your turn?
You know what? They seem like you need a little help. I'll move back here. Here. Wait,
Okay.
no, I can't. That's a tree. Okay, never mind.
All right.
Enter.
Okay. Well, hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
Before. Okay, that's fine. So you need to. No. Uh, it needs to make a dex save.
Yeah.
Okay.
My thing is 13.
Okay, so it saves,
Okay.
but it'll
so
still take half damage.
Does it take half damage? I don't think it takes half damage.
it does. It doesn't say.
It doesn't say, so no damage.
Yeah. So it's able. It sees this thing coming at it, and it's able to duck out of the way as it poof, explodes.
That counts as an attack, right?
Oh, for the purpose of your rage.
Rage.
I'll say yes.
Yay.
Yeah. Unless rage specifically states, is it just attack, or does it say like?
Well, as I understand, you have to make an attack or you have to be hit. But it doesn't go away until the end of your next turn anyway, so.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So yeah, I just want to make sure. So attack the hostile creature. So yeah, I would say yes, that was definitely an attack on a hostile creature.
Okay.
Yeah, that would apply. Okay, this guy. All right, is gonna actually move back center so I can get actual movement. Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
there it is.
that's his turn. This guy.
It's not going to action dash?
I don't have my creature's action dash.
You had your T-Rex action dash after.
That was a chase action. That was different.
That's fair.
This is combat. All right, this guy is gonna run up to here, and Ts'ous, your held action triggers.
All right, and let's see. I swing.
Yes.
Whatcha?
All right. Definitely hits.
All right.
So it's, and you had a little extra spice on that, right?
Yep.
Jesus. Okay, so 19, if I'm not mistaken. Is that my math right there?
So it needs to do the strength save.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. I'm assuming 11 fails.
11 does fail.
Okay.
So yes, that will be 19 damage mixed between slashing, poison, and thunder.
Okay.
And it's going to get pushed 10 feet back and knocked prone.
All right.
Oh,
Nice.
So you said 19, correct?
Correct.
All right. So it's it's short. So normally you're up here, but you see it coming, and it's like, okay, you swing down and just nail this thing, and the body just ragdolls. 10 feet, you said?
10 feet.
Goes ragdolling back to there. It's got a -2 to its strength.
Obviously, it
by
rolled
that.
a
Yeah,
negative one.
-1.
Yeah, roll the...
And everyone is definitely awake at this point as that boom blows out to...
Is it 300 or
200 on this actually? Oh no, it's 300. You're right.
Okay.
300.
So yes, that was
as far as I can see.
Yeah. Boo! No damage, nobody's deafened, but okay, everybody is no drowsiness. Everybody's awake right now.
Any and all birds suddenly start flying away.
Yep, they're
all the bats take off.
Yep, yeah. The stereotypical scene where everything just goes boom into the air, all the animals take off. All right, so on his turn, he died. So that's it for him. Nicarius.
I would like to hit this one.
All right.
This one, and this one with a scorching ray.
Hold on. The last one, it's tiny.
You can't see.
You can't see it. I'm sorry, you can't. I mean, I didn't put an elevation blocker on it. They're tiny, and this is 10 feet up, and you're that far back. So
if where would you say I'd have to get to be able to see it?
The edge.
Either the edge up here, or over this way, you would be able to see it.
He went up.
Here? Wouldn't I be able to see it right here?
From right here, you are 10 feet back from a 10-foot ledge.
But that's going
and they're
down.
Tiny.
And again, they're tiny. So I would say from here.
Just cook one twice.
Yeah, I mean.
Trust me, I get what you're going for.
Yeah,
you have a chance of killing one though with 2 rays. So That's my interpretation, man.
So I would say go ahead and move. Well, so
Is right there enough or no?
you would have to move 5 feet further north, I would say.
Okay.
From there,
It just looks
yes.
like I'm literally standing on the ledge.
You are. That's the edge.
Okay, I don't. That physically doesn't make sense to me, but that's fine.
You're standing on the edge, and then there is
I'm
a
going
10-foot
against
drop.
this one instead,
Okay, so that one.
and that one,
Okay.
and then this one, the closest one on this side.
Okay. In that order, or
I guess, yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
Oh, yeah. I just need to know which order you're going in.
So first one's the one directly in front of me.
All right. Go and roll that.
Middle, right, left.
That one, unfortunately, goes a little wide. It's hard to, again, your angle kind of hard to see. That one misses. So
Okay.
then this one is the one to the right of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is
Unfortunately,
full.
same thing. It's like these things are tiny and they're hard to fucking
They're
see.
tiny and they're quick.
Yeah.
Next one. If
Oh.
I get another 2,
Yes.
Jesus.
Wait. Do you
There
have
you
dark
go.
vision?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Yes, you do. Cause yes.
Yeah, no.
So that one does hit. Go and roll damage there. All right.
8.
So
Heck
that
yeah.
one. Just
Oof.
it's like the whole half side of it. Just this bolt hits it, and it's just completely seared half, and it's like it's limping, like one arm, one leg, half of its head. It's just the whole side of it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Pre-cooking our meat for
Uh,
us, huh?
You do have a bonus action.
I
and
have
if-
nothing I could do as a
Okay.
bonus action.
So if that's the end of your turn, go ahead and hit end of turn. All right, this one that's all it can do. This guy is not centered. Okay, can just get up to there. This guy is not centered either. Okay, he can get to there. Hold on. Fortune, your thing. Is it one turn or is he now just gone? How long does your thing last?
Dissonant whispers. It doesn't say.
All right. He's little. I'm gonna say. He didn't like the situation. He's gone.
He's scared shitless. He ran away.
He just kept going. All right. So, Azaka at this point is going to move up to here and is going to take a shot at the one that is all roasted. And that hits for 7 damage. It
Damn.
goes down and pulls out a second arrow for the one right behind it. And
Yikes.
that hits as well, but the slightly off, it just barely hits it. Doesn't do as much damage. And that is all she can do. Victor, you are up.
All right. Let's see, how far am I away from? Not that far. I'm going to move up to attack this one
All right.
with my rapier.
Okay, go ahead. That hits.
Okay, great. And I have a +2 to stuff as well. So.
All right. So
I get another +2 to that damage, so 9.
what's the +2 from?
My fighting style.
Right. We need to add that as a
The dueling fighting style, yeah.
Yeah. We need to add that as a global later to your thing, so it automatically.
Yeah.
So it's 9 damage.
Yep.
All right. So you. What happened?
Bless you.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you.
You like stab like almost all the way through this thing. Pull your blade out, and it's just gushing blood.
Awesome.
And it's kind of thrashing around.
And
just like
I'm
that.
gonna end my turn there.
All right. All right. Fortune.
I am so sorry. I would like to vicious mockery the one that is right in front of me. Well, closest to in front of me.
You still have your thing too from before.
I know.
Okay, cool.
I know. I can choose to use my action at any point to use it.
Oh, okay, cool. I just want to make sure you didn't forget it. So, all right. So you're gonna vicious mockery that one.
That one?
The one that Victor just hit.
Okay. It's my understanding, vicious mockery just they don't have to speak a language or anything. It just.
Mhm.
Okay.
They don't need to understand you. It just has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
All right. So.
But I look at it
Mhm.
and I go, in Undercommon, "My, you have a pretty mouth. I'm sure that someone would love to stitch it to another person's ass."
Ooh, that is a rough one.
Human centipede reference.
They rolled a 16. What's your?
15.
Ooh.
It is in so much pain now. What you say it doesn't register. It is hurting so bad. And that's almost worse that it just ignored you.
Out of curiosity, are you able to use like your bardic inspiration or something to reduce its roll? Okay.
No, that's a College of Lore thing, I think.
And I think
Yeah.
eloquence can do it too.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure what ones could or couldn't. So
Yeah.
I know eloquence can.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Each call you can do. They all do weird shit with their inspiration, and they're all different. So.
Travis,
okay.
I have
Yes.
a quick question for you.
Yes.
Misty Step with the broom. Can I still stay flying if I Misty Step?
I believe so. Misty Step is just moving you from, I believe it's one point to another.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It doesn't say it has to be on the ground or anything like that. It's just a location, I believe. Or a point.
Yeah, pretty
I believe
much.
that's what it says. It's either a location or a point. I'm not sure the exact wording. So, yes.
The exact wording is you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see.
It's three-dimensional, so yes, I would say you would even be able to like you're at what 30 feet now. I would say you could even like teleport and down or up. So if you wanted, you could actually teleport 30 feet up.
I am actually going to teleport right here.
All right. And that's
So
action or
that's one free per long rest.
That's right. All right. So, okay, you say that to the little velociraptor. It ignores you, and then everybody you see, Fortune just disappear from one point,
Well-
and then or You
a
go ahead and describe
shroud
it.
of shadows encompasses her as a bunch of shadow forms in this new location, and she teleports through the shadows to the next spot.
Cool. So yeah, Nakaris, she pops up 30 feet above you to your left. So
Magic shit.
yeah,
I'm used to it.
but that's still an action, correct? Do you have to use your action to do that, or
Pretty sure it's a bonus action.
think
Some
I
Misty
just-
I think
stuff.
it's a bonus
well,
action.
because of my feat that I took, I think I just get it free.
okay?
You learn Misty Step and one thing you has each without expending a spell slot.
So it still costs your bonus
Yeah.
action.
So it still requires the action or bonus action. It's just
So it's a bonus action then.
okay. So that was your bonus
Yeah,
action.
it is.
So your vicious mockery was
Action, bonus
action.
action. So now you have a movement.
Yeah. So you have all your movement because
50 feet.
yeah, you got
Which
50
I'm
feet.
just gonna move there. Which, if that's 10 feet down, then theoretically I'm now 40 feet.
Yeah, go ahead and mark yourself as 40 there. All right.
Does that work?
And then
that
Sauce,
work?
you'll be up
Yeah.
next.
And that's my
All right.
turn.
So Sauce, you are up. Wrecked, you will be up next.
Looks like this one's well handled. And I'm gonna move around, and I'm gonna swing at this one.
Okay. And you made a point to avoid its reach, so no opportunity attacks there. So yeah, go ahead and give me an attack. It's a little squirrely little thing, and you swing down and it like ducks its head out of the way.
All right.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that misses. You have bonus action, and I think that was all your movement though, right?
I'd have like 10 minutes or 10
10
feet left,
Okay,
but that's
so-
okay.
All right.
I'm not
so-
going to use that. Let me double check bonus, but I'm 90% sure I got nothing with that.
All right.
Nope. All right.
All
Turn.
right. Then go ahead and end your turn, and Wrecked, you are up.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can I sneeze? And actually, I have no idea where to sneeze. So I'm gonna go whisper to Victor for 6 seconds and say, "Hey, do you mind if I handle this for you? It's kind of in my way."
You can nod or shake your head. I'll let you do that right now.
Okay. I'll just nod then.
So you get the affirmative response.
Sweet, sweet. Yeah, I'm a pass by, recklessly attack.
Okay. So
Yeah.
roll with advantage. Oh, you're not dodging right
15, I guess that miss.
now. Actually, that does hit.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yay! 13.
And 13 damage.
What the
You cut this thing
Jesus.
completely in half.
We don't have a rule for max damage, right? So good. Okay, I'm gonna go to. Wait, how much did I move? I was here, so 10, and then all 15,
All right.
and I sneeze as a bonus action.
Okay.
yeah.
You sneeze again.
Wait, can I see them now or no?
From there, I would say
There
yes.
you
If
go.
your character can see, has
That's
vision on
sick.
them, I'd say yes.
I sneeze towards
But
this
it
way.
has to be 30
Oh wait,
feet.
30 feet.
Mhm.
Wait, you can do that every turn?
Yep.
bonus action.
Oh, I thought that was just when you
20.
first rage.
30.
Jeez.
Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again,
Oh.
summoning another spirit on each of your turns as a bonus action.
Okay, yeah, you can.
Can I move here and then jump over here so I can like do
Wait,
it?
what?
So
So-
I was over here
Yeah.
and I want to go here and then I jump over here and then
Uh,
poof.
I will say it's only 10 feet. Um, so yeah, you can drop down. Just give me deck save to see if you can stick the landing.
Okay. Yeah. No, probably not. 10.
No, that's fine. No, DC was it's only 10 feet. It wasn't very high. You land.
Okay. Deck save for those two. And that's the end of my turn.
What's the range on it?
30.
30 feet.
No, the damage range. Like it's.
Within 5 feet, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. So they're both gonna take it. So you said wait, Dex save?
Deck save.
Dex save. All right. So this will be
Uh,
for the one on the left.
It appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. At the end of each, it explodes. Each creature within 5 feet of it must make a deck save. Yep.
Okay. So all right. So the one on the left is a 13.
That saves.
Okay. So he ducks out of the way.
Uh-huh.
And the other one, a 10.
That fails.
All right. So
3
Okay.
force damage.
all right. So the one in front sees this, saw what happened to his buddy, and manages to dive out of the way. The one in back behind looks and goes, "Eh?" And it boom blasts him in the face.
It's not covered.
So yeah, all right. So I think that's everything for your turn, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, you already. Oh, look at you! Already did it. So this one is going to run up and is going to attack you, Erect.
He has advantage.
Yep, he does. So he's gonna bite at you with an 11,
Nah.
which I'm assuming does not hit. And then he's gonna swipe at you with his claws with a 23.
That hits.
So you take one slashing because
Ow,
you're
that
raging.
hurt.
You take
a
1
lot.
damage.
That tickled.
that's his turn. Nicarius, you are up, sir. Next, and then Azaka, and then Victor. All right. So Nicarius, from where you are, you can see all of them. You're muted, sir.
All right, Scorching Ray, same thing. Targeting this one again, and this one, and then this. Like it's literally just a line along the line. If that makes sense.
Okay, so you're gonna do left to right, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. All
All right. Okay, so first one. Go ahead. Okay.
Oh my
Go
god.
Go ahead and do the damage. Okay, so that's
First spot.
how much is it? My math's
12.
12.
12.
okay. So that one roasted. Next attack. That hits.
Oh.
Okay. That
Oh,
one.
that sucked, but it was 4 fire damage.
Its hindquarters and legs just roasted, black and charred. And last one, unfortunately, that one misses.
Okay, that's fine.
So, Wrecked, you're standing there. You got these things on both sides, and 2 fireballs come flying from Nicarius on both sides of you, roasting one and damaging the other.
Smells really good.
All right. Is that the end of your turn, sir?
I am going to say bye and move back with Jake.
All right. Okay. So go ahead and end a turn there. All right. This guy is going to run up here and is going to try and bite you, Wrecked. And can't bite you, so they'll try and claw at you. And
Miss.
nothing. That's all it can do. So Azaka is going to take a shot on the one on your right. And
Damn.
it goes down with an arrow sticking out of it. And then aims
As
at the
it's still
last.
burning a little bit.
Yep. And takes a shot at the last one. Unfortunately, and second shot goes wide. Victor, you
All right.
are up, and there is one last little critter.
Let's see, how far away is it? I can get over there.
Yep.
So,
Easily.
yeah, I'm gonna just run over here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna stab it.
All right. Give me that attack.
Stabby stab.
That hits. So it's 7 plus 2, correct?
9 damage again.
All right.
9.
9. So again, just like the other one, you run it clean through, blood pouring out of this thing.
Alright.
It's wobbling around. It's like, yeah, it is just mewling at this point.
Okay.
If that's the end of your turn, go ahead and hit. All right. Fortune.
Just to finish this thing off, I'll fly down, land right next to it,
All right.
and I'm gonna give it a spank on the ass.
All right. So, okay.
That's no longer edible.
So that's a D20 plus 7, unless it's got it over here.
Oh, okay. It's a spell
Um,
attack. All right. All right. It's a 16. All right. You you don't even have to roll damage. It's got 1 hit point. So just how do you want to?
I want to roll damage.
Go ahead. Go for it. Holy. Okay. However you do
It
this.
melts into.
Go ahead.
I run up. I spank this thing on its tiny little ass, and as the like waves of like wiggle of the like flesh and everything wiggles after the hit, it just like drops. Like it just starts melting off of the bone and just melts into a pile of goo.
And I would say with that, because it had 1 hit point, there is nothing remaining. That's necrotic, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The bones. There is literally you can't even tell. There's like a black slick. That's it. And with that, we are out.
Oh, you turned it into a shadow?
I immediately step back so that way I don't get any of the goo on my hooves.
There you go. All right, yeah. With that, you are out of combat.
Oh, well, we didn't get the Bronco, but we got these.
So
That was
there-
fun.
yeah.
Gather everything but the goo.
So there
Let's
are.
start dressing these down.
So there's 5.
Can I take these 2?
Yeah, I mean, one person could easily, well, not easily, but one person can carry 2, no problem.
Yeah.
Wrecked, if you wanted, you could grab like 4, like 2 in each hand if you wanted.
No, I wanna. Unless someone wants to really sleep, then I'll grab 2.
Okay.
I grab a nearby stick and start poking at the goo.
At this point, I mean, you did so much damage. It's not like that. It's a puddle. It's just like a slight slick. It's just there's some stuff there.
How's the stick reacting? Is the stick melting at all?
I would say, well, it's a stick, so I mean.
Well, no, I'm asking if the goo became acidic, essentially.
Probably. I mean.
It's kind of
Congratulations, you made
sizzling.
an acid pit out of necrotic damage.
So yeah, with that, yeah. So these things, yeah, they're considered tiny size, but about the size of a medium-sized dog. Like, considering about the size,
Rhaegar.
yeah, Rhaegar.
Rhaegar.
That's what I was gonna exactly
It's
what I was gonna
Rhaegar.
say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I would say there's 5 here. So So what do you
I'm
guys?
going
Go
to
ahead.
take them. I'm
Alright.
going to tie some rope around their necks, each one, all on one side of the rope, and then with the other, we're going to have it up and over a branch.
Okay.
And that way we can dress them in the morning.
Right.
And keep them out of the reach of predators.
Yeah. So I will
Exactly.
say you can do the initial, like, where you drain the blood and stuff. Like, you can
Right.
do that, but to do any real harvesting, that's going
Right.
to take time. So yes, but I will say you
And
can easily prep them for that.
and it would be like I would drain the blood down here, let's say,
Okay.
and then I'm going to string them up like up here while our camp's over here. So it's
Away
all a
from
bit
camp.
away from us.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna strip them over there, but then
No.
oh,
I drain them down here, which is
Okay.
the bottom right area.
oh, okay.
And
Sorry, I
then
zoomed in.
we string them up in the top right. So
Okay.
that way, where they're drained and the general guts go,
All right.
is in one place. And if predators want to go for that, that's fine.
Okay.
I'll probably give a call in snake
Uh-huh.
parcel tongue. Is that
Alright.
the
Parcel
Well,
tongue.
tongue?
I don't want to possibly run into any copyright issues, but sure.
snake speak?
There you go.
To feast your little slithery hearts out, and then we will string them up over on that side.
Easily done. So yeah, you put them up nice and high, and it's also at a point where the rest of the watches throughout the evening can see it. So throughout the evening, you would know, like, you could throw rock, like if some scavenger or something comes up, you guys can see it and easily distract anything that wants to go to that.
Right.
So all right. So yeah, this was during Victor's watch. So you guys go ahead.
If possible, I'd like to wake up early to work on my. Because I didn't take a walk.
Oh, that's right, you did. So you would be able to do that. So okay, yeah, I'll say yeah. You guys all head back to bed. Continue your watch. Oh, go ahead.
Rex, heal up that that only hit point that you lost, because I'm gonna expend that.
Oh yeah, you got the
tail.
All right.
To heal you my inspiration die plus my charisma modifier, which you lost a whole 1. So.
Yep. And it's like somebody else too, right? It's a target, and then.
They can choose someone within 5 feet
Okay.
of them, but no one else got hit.
Yeah, no one else.
I choose the goo.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. It's just you point at it or look at whatever.
It bubbles.
Yeah, and it's like this sickly little pot of noxious little gas pops out, and it's like, yeah. So yeah, you're taking a long. You're getting a long rest anyways, but all right. So.
Hey, look, I made a tar pit.
So actually, so you guys all go to bed, and I'm gonna say right here we're gonna take a break.
Yep.
And then when we come back, it'll be the morning, and we'll go ahead and do that. Sorry, Ts'ous, you were saying something?
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, we've got some interesting stuff coming up in the morning. So
All right. So we will be back in 10 minutes, and we will,
Stick around.
yes, stick around and see what happens in the morning. Okay, welcome back, everyone. All right, so um, I'm just going to leave us on this map for now. So you guys all went back to sleep. Uh, uh, Wrecked, you wake up. Nothing else happens throughout the evening. It's uneventful. Um, Nicarius, you wake up an hour early
Yep.
to do your work.
Yep.
Um, and then an hour later, so go ahead and mark off for
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Hour later, everybody wakes up. Um, is morning time, and your 5 velociraptors are unmolested throughout the night. Um, what are you guys wanting to do? So
Uh,
it's 8 o'clock in the morning right now.
so I'm going to begin grabbing my velociraptors for carving time.
Okay. Question: What are you wanting to harvest? Just meat, skins, other stuff, or just meat? So
I'm just after the meat.
okay, because that will. If you were going for other stuff, it would affect how much you were able to get out. So,
Yeah.
so
I'm just after some good old meat. Maybe I'd probably break off a claw just for the fun of it, but it's not like I'm trying to preserve it. It would just be like take my big old butcher's knife and just huck the toe off.
I would say
I'll deal with
souvenir
the rest
wise,
later.
like souvenir type thing. Yeah, easy. It's not even a roll. Anybody can like grab something.
Yeah.
If it's on a level of like, ooh, we can sell this, then you actually have to put it in a sellable
I want a
condition.
raptor claw.
All right.
We've got 10 of them. Sorry,
So-
we have 9 of them.
The claw. Oh yeah. So yeah,
Oh,
if
you
anybody
took it.
wants a souvenir, they can grab that. It'll have 0 value to it. You
That's
won't be
fine.
able to sell it unless you take the time to actually harvest it. So we have 5 of these things. It's going to take 30 minutes each one. So now, so if you can allocate however you want, you're going to have to roll to survival to see how much meat you get off of each one.
So,
Would I
Is
be
he
Yes.
able to-
Are you doing this early in the morning?
Yeah.
From what I can tell,
Oh.
the first thing you're
Which I'm just wondering if he's doing it. Did he take a watch?
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I did,
then
but this
you would
wouldn't be during
Everybody-
that time of the watch.
Everybody has.
So
long
that would
rest.
be then that means I would be able to give you the help action. I have proficiency in survival, so I would do that.
Well, so does Rick.
And the meatiest part of the body is the thigh. Go for that first, guidance.
Well, before you guys start, understand, there's 5 of them, so it's a half hour each.
Mhm.
If Sauce
I'm
is the
gonna
only
do it
one,
every single time.
okay. Well, I'm just saying,
Okay.
if Sauce is the only one
Hold
doing
on.
it, it's going to take 2.5 hours out of your day.
Right. So,
So,
Wrecked, I'm so happy you're going to help me carve these. Is Nicarius help them? Fortune, provide your guidance.
so,
Yeah.
okay. So,
And we save our time.
all right. So how? So
I'm the one with
okay.
advantage.
So there's 5 of them. Like to start with, who is like okay? Carcass number 1. Who's working on that?
I'll go for it.
All right.
Why not?
So by yourself?
With guidance, yes.
Okay. That doesn't count because
Go for that drumstick, guidance.
Don't roll until I tell you. That doesn't count. I'm still trying to figure this out. So Carcass
Turn
1
off your GM roll. I want to
is-
see these rolls.
is
I think
Sauce.
what Sauce is saying is Wrecked is also doing one at the same time.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
So
And I would be giving them the help action.
okay.
and
So
helping.
to begin with, Carcass 1
So,
and Carcass 2
Carcass
are being worked on.
Right. Carcass 1 is
Alright.
mine
Okay.
with guidance from Fortune. Carcass 2 is Wrecked with help from Nicarius.
Okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. So, and then Victor, are you
Yes.
are you doing anything during this time?
I mean, I would help if I could. I don't have proficiency though. So
Okay.
in survival, I assume it's over.
Um, I will say
I was gonna say, do you have guidance? You can give Yuki guidance
no.
or Rect guidance.
I will say because you're a
I don't.
doctor, I will say if you wanted, you would be able to ride +1 to a roll.
Okay.
Take +1.
Just a +1, just as flat because I mean, are you proficient in medicine?
Yes.
Okay, then I will allow your proficiency in medicine to kind of slightly translate here. I mean, you're not going to be a big help, but it's enough. So, all right.
Okay.
You
So,
can help figure out the difference between the meat and the
The
tendon.
sinew.
exactly. All right.
Yeah.
So on the first carcass, I believe that was sauce, and you're doing this with guidance.
Right.
So this is a survival.
Who wants the +1, by the way?
I think
I'll take it.
advantage for Rect is fine.
Yeah, I'll take the +1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guidance and +1.
Okay. So
All
is that now mean roll?
Well, wait for just a second, because the other thing that we could do is for one roll, Rect and Necarious can both separately do one since they're both proficient. That cuts off an additional half hour off of our time, and then we do
That's
the
true.
advantage.
So yeah,
How about we do
Nicarius-
that?
That's
Does
So-
fine.
Azaka want to help? I don't know if she has
Azaka?
any. Just
they they're not they're a scout they're a guide. They're not necessarily. I mean, they can survive on their own in the wild. They really don't have anything when it comes to harvesting meat. She would say, honestly, if I ever get hungry, I don't really harvest the meat. I just eat it.
should try
In
that out
my
sometime.
well, you have to have the digestive system for it, and you don't. I can
I do.
turn
Can I train
into.
my body to have that?
Ah, no,
No.
it's not a train thing.
It's hereditary.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she'll say when I turn into a tiger and I just eat anything. So I don't really. So unfortunately,
It's useful.
yeah, she can't really assist in that way. She really wouldn't provide anything. So if you guys want, yes, you can work. So Sauce, Rect, and Nicaris can each work on it. So then to Sauce, go ahead and roll your survival and add a d4. Okay, that's a good roll.
What the 4 roll or the D4 roll?
Oh,
You did.
that one still wound up going to GM.
All right, so on that one's okay.
It was a 3.
All right, number
So,
2, I believe
18
was yeah. What?
+1 from Dr. Victor.
No, I thought we
That
were
wait,
changing
no,
that.
that goes to
Oh.
So okay, so it's my understanding. Number 1, Sauce. Number 2 was going to be Wrecked. Number 3 was going to be Necarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would very much like the
Alright.
+1 because
So-
I don't have as good of
So
give it to
Wrecked-
Nefarious, though, yeah.
others.
So okay, here's the thing. I will say because it's a cantrip and it's 1 minute. Fortune, if you want to give guidance to each one, you can.
Yay!
Hey, go for that drumstick.
All right. So, Wrecked, go ahead and roll survival and add a d4.
11.
All right. Okay. Necarious, go ahead and roll me a survival and add 1 and Go ahead.
A D4 guidance.
I did not need it apparently.
Well, no, you
Roll it
do.
anyway.
No, yeah, no. This decides how much your meat you're getting.
That's
You
a
get the entire
25
thing.
All
total.
right. So,
All the meat.
all right. So that takes a half hour, and now there are 2 left.
All right,
So,
I'll take one.
okay,
I'll take the other one.
okay. Now in this
And I will
situation,
help Rect in this situation.
all right. So sauce. Go ahead and roll survival, and then if fortune, you're gonna.
Try and avoid getting too close to the bones. They break fairly easily because they're fragile. They're hollow on the inside.
Okay.
And
And do I get Victor's +1?
Guidance.
yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be survival plus a d4 plus 1.
All right. 23 plus D4.
Wow.
27.
Wow.
You rolled it to GM again. God damn it!
I know. I'm sorry.
All right. So wrecked. You're gonna roll with advantage
And guidance.
and guidance.
Make sure that you don't cut too close to
27.
that claw. You don't want to cut yourself.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Shit. That is all. You guys got a lot of fucking meat.
I think
wasn't
we're ready.
really- Yeah.
All right. Hold on. I
My
gotta.
first one.
Hold on. I gotta add this. I gotta figure this out. And it only took you an hour.
Yep.
Okay.
Cheers to that.
Oops. I didn't mean multiply.
Yes, you did mean multiply.
Okay. You come away with 53 pounds of meat.
Oh my god.
Not bad.
All right. And that only took you an hour. So it's 9 o'clock. You still have not eaten or anything like that. So you guys will need to spend some time doing that. So it's morning time. Oh, and also, I need to give you your weather report. Okay. So you guys wake up. Sorry, backtracking a little. When you wake up, there is a light rain. So the water catchers are half full. They can hold 8 gallons each, right?
Yeah.
So there's 4 gallons in each, but I believe you guys are full up on water. I don't
Yeah.
recall.
I think Victor
Okay.
filled us up last night.
Yeah,
Well-
Victor pulled this up.
Either way, you are full up now because you have 3 times 4.
Also, I'm going to purify all the meat.
You don't. Oh, okay, I was gonna say you don't need to purify the water because it's rainwater.
Yeah, but the meat you do. So good on you for remembering that. So all right, so you have all the water, but it is hot. It is very hot today. So go ahead and mark off your uses of insect repellent. And
Already did.
all right, and so as of right now, so you guys break down your camp. Toss. I'm assuming you're cooking up some breakfast.
Yep.
Some.
I
All right.
bring my slab of rock next to him as a cutting board
All
and
right.
like help him out.
Okay. You can do that. You've got a 25-pound rock you are carrying around. Yes, Macarius.
Are we doing rations today, or are we
Nope.
Okay.
I'm cooking us up food. Which would you like me to go ahead and cook that up now? Roll that up now?
Oh yeah. If you're making your breakfast, so yeah,
Yep.
go ahead and your cooking utensils or cooking kit.
Cook's utensils.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll that. Very delicious. Good stuff. Not super amazing, but very hot. It's really good. So
I
Um,
have to say, I wasn't expecting to be eating some of the best foods that I've had in my life out in the jungle.
A question, sir.
I'm.
Real quick first. Are you making your treats?
I am gonna make the treats as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's
I can do that part of this. Yeah.
part of a long rest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Part of long or short rest.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'll go ahead and make the treats.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep them on me for now.
Okay. You're not handing them out? Okay.
Not currently.
Okay.
Um,
How many can you make?
I can make two. Two
Oh,
equal to my proficiency
Okay.
that gives equal to my proficiency temporary hit
okay.
points.
So, okay. Cool. All right. So you have two of those.
Yes, yes. Speaking of that, I would like to say it's rather. I find myself in a strange situation. See, I've made these meals. I've helped fight along by you all's side. I've helped heal you. I've helped cure you. I've helped guide. I am curious. Is there some suspicion of me? Just because I do know Nicarius decided to slink after me and spy on me.
I was unaware of that. Well, I did see him walk off, but I wasn't sure if perhaps you were
I also did
aware.
state it pretty obviously at some point in my
Yeah.
second.
Yeah. So, Victor, you did see him
Yeah.
attempt to sneak off. It wasn't just walking off. You knew
Oh, okay.
when someone stealths and another person's perception beats it, you know they're
Yeah.
trying to hide.
I
with
forgot
that.
for a moment.
Yeah. So you
Yeah.
saw him attempt to sneak out and attempt to sneak back in. So, yeah. And when Nicarius got like Nicarius said, when they got back, they did say, you did make a comment. I forgot what it was. Like, did you have a nice walk or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was something like that. And then I said, eventually I said that I did go after him in plain speak.
Okay.
I would respond, if though you do not know this, I'm not normally the most social of people. And I miscalculated something. And I didn't have any suspicion, but it was a calculated mistake on my part. I did not know that it was more of a curiosity, and I made a mistake of going after you without asking.
Well, tell me, was my gathering herbs and talking with my friends worth the price?
What price would that be?
It would be my own trust of you.
I apologize about that. And no, it wasn't. I would, at that point, finish my bowl, cast invisibility, and walk away.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, well, I was going to turn this into a nice little fun sharing circle, since there seems to be still some curiosities over myself and you all.
Well, why don't we still do that? Nicarius doesn't have to be a part of it.
I'm just walking away, and I'm probably sitting on a ledge somewhere that I can find
Well,
within distance, but not hearing distance.
Okay. So that'll be
Perhaps
important
we
because
could
if
give him
you
some time to cool off.
quick thing, Nicarius, if you're making a point to make sure you're out of hearing distance, then I'll have to uh, have you in a whisper so you don't hear.
That is fine.
Okay. So actually, I'm gonna have to pull everybody else into
All of
whis-
us into whispers,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Fine, I will go sit in my tent. I don't want to make a big kerfuffle.
Well,
about
no,
it.
it's fine. It's fine. It's just the mechanics of it. I just need to square
Right.
away.
Okay.
So, okay. So, all right. So, okay, cool. Please continue.
Well, I must say, after all I've done here, I'm personally rather perturbed by the sense that it seems alright to be followed around here. But I understand we all are still sounding each other out. Though, I would expect you all to at least be so kind in the future, to be a little nicer. In the meantime, let's do something nicer for us all. I enjoy making meals for you all. I really do. And as crazy it is to risk in life and limb against the T-Rex for you all, I would prefer not to make habits of it. So, let's go around the circle then. Everyone can ask each other person a question. Seems fair for all?
Sounds fair to me.
Azaka would say, sure.
Pose.
Well then, who would like to go first?
I will.
All right then, Rect.
Can I have
So-
a second bowl? That was really good. Sauce.
I can absolutely make you another bit of breakfast ham, per se, and I'll throw on another little small slice onto the cooking rock.
And Azaka will say, okay, wait, did that count as a question? Because I wanted some more too, and I was kind of confused. Because I was afraid, because the question thing, I don't want to hurt my question.
I can make you some as
Okay.
well.
I
We
just-
won't count that
okay.
as any question.
Okay, cool.
I
just
understand
wanted
my food can be good.
Yes.
I just take that as a compliment.
And she would say, and just warm it up a bit for me. It's
Absolutely.
It's-
Nice and seared on the edges and
Just-
raw in the
yeah.
center.
yeah.
I'm
it's-
building up
Ooh.
my stomach.
So let me ask this then: is these questions the person who's going first being asked the questions or asking the questions?
I have to admit, I've never actually gotten to play this game. The snakes aren't very good with it.
How about the person to go first is the one being asked the questions?
Oh.
Seems smart. All right. Who'd like to ask Rect first, then?
I'll go. Rect, where are you from originally? Where were you born?
Well, and she kind of like wipes out the meat, the little ham. Travis, what was the
Hold on a sec. What's that?
homebrewed world? I forgot. What was your?
Oh. Embria, I think. Yeah, Embria.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Embria is the name of the world, the whole continent thing. So Embria.
Okay.
Dude, you put me on the spot. Damn.
I'm sorry. I forgot.
So did I. All right, I'll put this back.
You walk away.
Yeah, that's
All
fair.
right. Sorry.
Well, I came from Embria. It's not around here, even though I'm a native. I've only been a native because what was it called?
Chewinga.
Chewingas gave me the knowledge of the lands and its customs. Other than that, I really liked it here.
Well, okay, my turn. You made a deal with the Chewingas around here.
Well, they kind of sucked me into it, to be honest. And they're so cute.
That's almost as bad as the Mat of the Wilds. All right.
Does that count as a question from you?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, it might have been a follow-up, but I needed to know.
I-
Uh,
I- 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 I-
Okay.
suppose I've seen you doing some rituals, playing with mazes and such. Is this some kind of is it a religious thing for you, or
Rect will
some kind of custom?
stare at Azaka and kind of like smiles with kind of like a proudness in her. Well, I really connect to Uptao only because it's like a symbiotic relationship between the Qingwas and Uptao. See, he created this land, this Chult, and I think without him, the Qingwas wouldn't have any home. So I am indebted to him. I bring offerings and prayers. And sometimes if I really, really wanted some water and wanted to like dance naked in rain, yeah, just be wild sometimes.
Oh,
Be
this is
wild,
very
When
child.
you say that, Azaka kind of like. Rick, give me an insight check.
Okay.
Because you
Not.
said you looked at Azaka.
I did.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. 10. Nope. Bye.
Um.
My insight is 12 though.
Okay. Hold on. Let's everybody else. Okay. All right. She, when you say, that last bit, dancing naked in the rain, um, everybody notices that Azaka like quickly like looks down and continues eating. But
I look over. I look back at Rect. Whispers, I ship it.
I still can't get over the Chewingus. You made a deal with Chewingus.
Azaka,
It's a good thing.
Those
at
crazy
yeah,
things.
at this point, Azaka will ask like, "Do I get to ask questions too?"
Absolutely.
of course.
Oh, and then she like for a second goes, "Wait, that means yes." Me a question. Okay, okay.
Yes, it does.
And she'll, she's kind of hiding behind her meat a little bit, kind of how people will like. They're not into. They want to hide, but they got nothing, so they use objects. So she's doing that. um, we'll ask. We'll look at Rect and say, "Do you live in the jungle? Do you, or do you live in the port?"
Oh, complete jungle area. Do you know where? Shit, I gotta pull up the map.
You can describe it. You don't have to know exactly. You can.
Yeah, but it was close to a river, Travis.
Hold on here. I'll pull everybody
Really,
onto the map.
Chewingus.
Um, but in the meantime, I can say
Crazy
you're
things.
describing where you live.
Yeah.
So
I'll say, well, before I got sucked into the land of Cholts, I noticed that there were hordes of undead nearby this sacred area where I think the Chewingas resided. It's by a river, and just it's beautiful. Birch trees everywhere, and that's not very common in Cholt because you get like canopies of like really thick thick vines and barks and trees, but this place is completely black and white at times, which is, you know, I kind of like know where the birch tree is black and white, so it kind of fits them a little bit. It's cute. And then, shit, where is it? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's by Firefinger, right? Like just
yeah,
in that
it is
right here.
here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yes, right there.
Can you see any marks there? in right here.
No, you made it
Okay,
private because
it's on eye level. So yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll stay
so
north of Firefinger.
yeah, you could say 20 miles north of Firefinger, next to the river Teriyaki, which
And
and you can actually, if you wanted to pull out the map, you could, right there, and everybody
Yeah,
would see
and
like,
I'll open up the
yeah,
map.
and you guys would see like you actually traveled around, like almost on three sides of where she lived. uh, eh,
so I stayed there protecting the Churungas from undead. And in turn, we dance, we play. It's really fun.
that sounds really nice. Um, and then again, look down and go, I'll be right back. And she will actually head over. Will stand up and start kind of looking at the ground.
Who's gonna go next?
Didn't the curious ask or no?
Nicarius is not
He's still in.
currently
Oh,
here.
right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. I forgot. Okay. Yeah. I'm done.
I would, at this point, standing back in the same spot, or well, sitting back in the same spot, speak up and say, "I'm here."
Oh, Azaka will look up. She was
Glad you decided to
she was
join us
trying to
again.
follow your
Welcome.
tracks. And she'll go, oh,
Failing
okay.
miserably.
Yeah, and then she'll go and sit back down where she was.
I would like to stay invisible.
Well, then ask your question.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Can we move on to somebody else?
Well,
Sorry.
it's a question for Rect. So
Can we
yeah.
move on to somebody else and I
Oh,
come back when I need to, when I get something?
We
Well,
can just retcon and say that you asked
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
So Rect, ask a person a question, and that'll be the new person.
And it can't be about food.
Wait, you can't? What?
I mean, it probably could be about food, just not. Can I have more?
Oh.
Yeah. That's a compliment, not a question.
Fortune,
Hmm.
you have a beautiful voice. It calms me. I've heard it twice. Once when we were in the T-Rex fight, and again, just this evening, late evening, during the Velociraptor fight.
Yes. What about my
How did
voice?
you come to that talent?
Well,
Yeah.
my parents were abusive. My birth parents, I should say, and they would hit me and beat me and essentially torture me. And the only time that I could get away, I would essentially just cry. But I always heard this song. I still hear it to this day. It's always in the back of my mind. Something that I heard my grandmother sing, who is a true Fierna, not just a tiefling like I am. She is a Fierna devil. I am second generation tiefling, so my father was tiefling, my grandmother was the actual lineage of the tiefling line for my family. And so I would just sing to make myself feel better.
You have a very beautiful voice.
Thank you, Azaka.
Um, I would like to ask
Yes,
you
sir.
a question, Fortune. How is it that your clothes are never dirty or torn, yet we go through brambles and bushes all day long in the mud?
My spirit friends help to prevent it from tearing. If you've noticed, when I am walking, it flows out of the way almost instinctively. That would be the spirits that follow me, preventing my clothes, as I should always look as ravishing as I am.
Oh, that okay. That explains quite a bit, actually. Okay, thank you. That was my
Hmm.
question.
Who's next?
uh,
To ask me, I should say.
yeah.
What's it like to sleep so much?
It is so relaxing. Although, to be
How is
fair,
it?
it's also business.
And I'm up every morning to make breakfast for you all. One of these times I'm sleeping in.
um,
Victor, Nicarius,
yeah.
you're up.
Um, wait, up for.
Asking
Asking me a
Fortune a
question.
question,
Okay, got it.
and you don't have to ask a question. Also, it's
Mhm.
or Nicarius, either one.
I don't have anything again, so
All
I'm
right,
just gonna say for this one, I'm gonna pass.
that's fine. Okay,
I'm bad at coming up with
Um,
questions.
that's fine, man.
how is it that you cross your talent with the cards?
That is something that my adopted father taught me. After my parents died and he adopted me, we found a little place for us to call our own. Well, mostly him. Uh, and he noticed my innate ability to speak with those who have passed on. And so he helped teach me everything that I know now. And in a way is still teaching me even now.
I must say, if we find a body out here, I now know who to talk to about it. Or we'll
I
talk with it.
I can't necessarily speak to them like a cleric who could raise them. Not yet anyway. I'm not at that point. But I speak with the dead through my rituals, through my uh
I still know
cards.
who to turn to.
Fair enough.
All right, ask someone else.
Um, well, Azaka,
Oh, yes.
uh, were you born Lycan or were you turned?
I was actually turned, but I did not join the pack that turned me, as they are simply put evil and only seek to increase their numbers by subterfuge or direct attacks. So I do my best to avoid them and hide my condition as most understand them to be evil. I and I do apologize for not being upfront about my condition to begin with. It's usually
Lord knows enough people in port have issues with it.
yes, they do. It's as well. Some of you are not familiar. Perhaps you're new. Uh, the lycanthropy is not tolerated, and it is immediate execution. If
Oh,
yes, it's considered a public health hazard regardless, and it's
Which is very fitting for the rats.
However, one should not be punished for something that they cannot control. Should be given the option to learn ways of managing such a thing.
unfortunately it is extremely difficult to not succumb to the condition. It's something I combat and fight every day, but I have managed and will continue to manage.
So then my question,
And you,
was the Emerald Enclave people part of that group that had attacked you? And where might we find them on the map? I'm so joyous of this map. It carries everything.
That person was not a part of the pride that attacked me. They had, from the smell of them, they had something else controlling their urges. I don't know what. Maybe some magic or something that I don't know about, but they were a lycanthrope and the others were not. And that's the only thing I can explain. Something is preventing them. But unfortunately, on the average, the majority of lycanthropes are evil.
Osaka,
Yes.
is your lycanthropy one where you might turn at a certain lunar cycle or something of the sort?
No.
It is
That's a
random.
common misconception. I control.
Oh,
It's a bit of a spectrum, really. It's human to tiger and points in between. I can control the change at any point and stop it. I can have aspects of both at once. And if you'll allow me, she'll stand up and make sure everybody's cool with this.
yes, please. I'd love to see this.
She will, her claws will come out, her eyes will turn
Tiger.
tiger eyes, her hair will become like more vibrant. She'll grow short fur and be a little bit more hunched and stop and say, I can control the point at which the changes, and then we'll drop to all four, and there in front of you is a not large, but a big orange and black striped tiger.
Yeah, can I
Full.
see if this strains her?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can I see if the transformation strains her, or is it like natural, like kind of like wind blowing hair, kind of like feeling?
It's a strain, but not like pain. It's like
Concentration.
flexing. Like you're. It's not effort to change, but it causes a stress. Yes. So it's not effortless. No, not at all. The muscle, you see the muscles rearrange, the bones adjust and change. So they don't appear to be in pain, but it's like there is a stress on the body when they do it. And at this point, they're a tiger. And they'll wreck. Do you still have your food, or did you eat it all?
I ate it all.
Okay.
I'll
No.
go ahead and give a little piece of my meat to them.
Is it cooked or not?
It would probably be fairly raw, blue
right.
steak,
So
because that's kind of where I would do it too. So
you throw it down. Like on the ground?
No, I just hold it
Oh.
out.
The tiger will look up at you, cock its head, like, and she'll shift back and go, reach out and go, thank you. I can't speak while in tiger form.
This
It's the
does
vocal.
make
Oh, yes?
this does make me think of something. Not that it is a permanent solution, but I just so I'm not metagaming, would you say I would know of the Feign Death spell in some capacity or another?
Feign death? What level
Yes.
spell
Is it
is
a
it?
wizard spell?
Third.
Third
Yeah, it's
So it's
level?
third.
one above where I'm at.
Is it a wizard spell?
Yes.
Yes.
Um, I
I
would
would say
say,
so.
yeah, then you would. I mean, because a wizard is always hearing about spells, knowing about spells.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Makes me think of a spell that I heard of. I don't
And it's
know
a
if
bard spell too.
Yeah.
Bard, cleric, druid, and wizard.
I don't know if it would be a permanent solution, but maybe if that were to come over you, it might be able to subdue you for a certain amount of time.
Subdue me? She's very apprehensive at that.
Not in a bad way. It would just
He's worried if you go mad.
I'm not saying you will, but just as a precaution. It
I'm.
wouldn't be anything like a muzzle or anything like that. No.
She will say,
Would it be ropes or muzzle or anything like that?
I
I
was
wasn't thinking.
I was
I
7 years old when I was attacked and my family was killed.
I am
The majority of my life has been this. I have memories, vague memories.
But you're well controlled.
yes.
Yes,
I didn't mean any offense.
Oh,
How about we continue with the
yeah.
questions?
Sorry,
Victor,
my apologies.
what questions do you have for Azaka?
Rick will probably take a big, deep breath before she collects what she wanted to ask of her. It'll probably go poetic because I totally lost what I wanted to say to her right now. But it would be poetic at the first, meaning like she would ask in the days where things are dark and you're quite unsure what helps you be happy, break through. Just a general question which follows up with I see that you're on the run for most of your life. Where is it what's your goals? Where do you want to settle down? If you want to settle down, you know?
Now that I have this, and the mask that you guys got from Firefinger, this was owned by my family. Now I have spent my whole life essentially searching for it, trying to find it. That's why I hired myself out as a guide. At this point, now that I have it, I honestly don't know because I honestly never thought I would be able to get it. So at this point, after I'm done with this contract, I don't know. I I can't stay in the port. It's dangerous for me there as it is. I have
There's a small fishing place, kind of southeast of the port, along the river. There, might take a little bit finding them and careful of a few things, but there's a couple out there who would probably happily take you in.
Oh, I that sounds wonderful. I think the point I just I don't have a plan. I don't know. I guess now that I have the mask, I need to start deciding.
Hmm.
I never, unfortunately, I never had the confidence or the hope or the optimism that I would ever be able to acquire it. So I guess now that's a very good question, and that's something that I will need to consider. That And she'll be like, make eye contact with you during this rect and say, I guess my future is something that I need to actually consider.
And she kind of smiles
Ooh.
and nods.
I ship it.
Guys,
I ship
that
it.
was just a general question.
Ship it.
Well,
Victor?
I suppose that partially answers my question. I was wondering about mask and why you desired it so much.
Yes, it's also magic. It allows me to befriend creatures.
It's cool.
Um, Out of character, mechanically.
Humanoid or animal?
No, we don't want to know mechanically.
Yeah, we don't want to know.
Oh, we
Okay.
didn't.
Don't
know.
want to know.
Oh, all right. So ignore that. In response to Victor's question, she'll say, "Oh, just animals. It has no effect on people. It uh, allows me to befriend creatures for a limited time."
I am glad that we could help you with your goal. Hope that you find something to go after now that you have found it.
Thank you, and I hope to assist you in any way as I can in your endeavors as well, regardless of contract. I have found, and he'll look at Victor and Nicarius because they're the two that actually the contract is with them.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I have found you to be very honorable and people, and I believe your goals are important beyond even Schult. If you are able to find what is causing this spell plague, then I would be happy to assist in that in any way I can.
Thank you for that.
Oh, Azaka gets to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's either Nicarius, Sauce, or Victor.
Yep.
Okay. She will. I was not prepared for this.
You're welcome.
Will ask. Well, we'll ask Sauce. Like, we'll say, this couple that you recommended I go. Who are they?
Family.
Oh, oh. Well, that's very nice. I. Okay. That's my question. So, and she'll look around and still kind of chewing on the piece of meat you handed her.
To
Sauce.
sauce. Oh,
Ah,
Victor,
Go
no,
ahead.
please go.
I don't mind.
What would you say was your favorite childhood memory?
I grew up with several snakes that were all around me, actually. And kind of as pets. I think having taught them a few tricks was rather actually entertaining. So you can't normally teach pets or snakes tricks. But that would probably be one of the best when I wound up finding one who just loved to roll over and play dead. And it was funny. You could pick it up and it would just roll over on its back like it was playing dead.
Out of character, does it have what a hog knows?
Maybe.
I know exactly what snake you're talking about. Out of character. Continue.
That would probably be one of my favorites, having grown up here. That are one of the first times I saw some of the dinosaurs here. Anyone else?
What? Well, I'm curious how it is that you're seems to be Well, you seem to be immune to the diseases and poisons around here. At least you don't seem to have to bother protecting yourself from them.
I don't. It's all part of. It's just kind of part of the system I've built for myself. I mean, as a paladin, I don't have to worry about any of the diseases here. It's rather nice.
Oh, you're a paladin. Nice.
So it stems
Yes,
from your
that's-
god, then?
What was that?
Stems from your god, then?
Yes. Zahir protects me very well.
Who?
Well, that is my question.
All right.
Zahir.
Zahir.
How do you spell it?
Zehir.
Okay, thank you.
Cue,
I'm taking notes.
cue the dozens of keyboards typing as
Googling.
everyone goes to try and figure it out.
Key to Google search.
Remove H for F, it becomes Zephyr.
Oh, I see it's an evil. Okay. How much would I know about this god, by the way?
Well,
Probably not.
give me
much.
a religion check. Anybody who wants to.
Fuck it, why not?
Hey, I actually have proficiency.
All right.
Meh. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Nope. Not a
Yeah.
fucking clue.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Hold on. Victor, hold on a second. Let me check something really quick. Sorry, I gotta. Victor, I'm in your character sheet, so give me a second. Okay. You. You. Hold on a sec. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Based on your blood hunter, which is basically monster hunters, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Zahir is not one of your big bads.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, I mean, you've heard of it, but it's like it's familiar. You've heard the name, but not enough for it to register as important or dangerous, or just important. Dangerous, ignore that. So you're familiar with the name, you've heard it, but in respect to your blood hunter monster hunting, it apparently is not important enough for you to remember. With that roll you had. Okay?
Got it.
Death, right?
All right.
You have to act like that,
Okay.
and it's a creature you touch.
All right.
So yeah. Victor asked that. Zahir is, and he says he's a paladin. So.
Since
I swear I've
every
heard it
time I
somewhere.
seem to do something, I end up in bad standing with this group. I will ask a simple question for Ts'ous.
By all
What is your
means.
favorite color? Fuck it, I don't know.
Red, no,
Yeah, right. Ah, exactly. Answer correctly, Sauce.
Yeah, totally.
no, nothing but the truth to sauce.
Just, I mean, I have to say, it depends on my interest in the color. See, out here in the jungle, there's not as many vibrant colors. So I like the vibrancy sometimes. But when in the ports, I get so annoyed by all of the vibrancy. It's too much, too busy. And then my favorite becomes something simpler. It becomes the greens, it becomes the browns, and the grays. It depends where I'm at.
Okay, but what is it right now?
The jungles? Probably the blues. Blue orchids in the midst of the jungle is perhaps one of the most intriguing sights you might find. Or the purple as well. Those are absolutely fantastic too. But the blues have this almost cobalt sheen. That'd have to be a favorite.
Well, there's only one more to ask you a question, Sauce, and that would be Rect.
Yeah.
I guess mic drop. What is your biggest regret?
Probably have spent so much time exploring Chult before realizing that half of it has been charted on this map already. You all don't realize. And the map is still kind of out. And I just kind of go and I show this area. I'm like, you do realize. So I met you all in Firefinger. That whole area right here that's all unveiled, all of that other than Mesro, but pretty much all of that over is pretty much all uncharted areas for the most part, with what little being just occasional map here and there of someone who got something specific. I've traveled through those areas so much, helped others gather maps, which only last for a little bit, only for this one to come into my hands, and it has almost the whole island. This map is spectacular. I know people who would kill for a map like this.
Zaka will say, I agree. I have never seen a more complete map. I was amazed when I first saw it as well.
I have to say, it's one of the biggest reasons I've stuck around, because the more we explore, the more I can jot down and write down for information to sell later.
Well, Ts'ous, who are you going to ask next?
Victor or Necarious, I believe, is all that's left.
Victor, that was a very shiny sword you had last night. It glowed in the moonlight. What kind is it? I don't believe magical of sorts. I might be wrong, but it looks very nice. Is it a family heirloom or what's going on with that? It looks vastly elegant.
Family heirloom, not so much. Though,
Real quick, at the mention of his rapier, anybody who looks at Azaka right now will see without a roll, she's very anxious at the mention of that sword.
no gift, perhaps, or what's a gift and more?
Sure came in handy.
Yes, definitely. It is a silvered rapier.
It's stunning. Looks fantastic.
When he says silvered, Azaka actually winces a little bit.
I do not specifically hunt your kind.
I understand. But you also have to understand, it's
reflex.
I do.
I have been around you enough. I trust you implicitly. But I cannot escape what I am and what that blade can do. It's
I
not a
understand
reflection.
that you are worried.
It's not a reflection of you, sir, by any means. It's just the blade is what it is,
There are
and I
certainly
am what I
those
am.
who there's certainly those who carry such weapons that aren't as discerning.
I have a question for you, Victor.
Yes.
Last night you showed quite an amount of prowess with that rapier. What other training do you have besides the clerical type?
Oh, down to it. It's been bugging Cat
Mic
since the
drop!
start of the campaign.
Fucking mic drop right there!
Well, I have much training in cleric work, in medicine, in fighting, as you've seen, I suppose.
1 second.
Some
Hold on, just a
forms
second.
of magic.
Okay, Victor. Here's
Yes.
the thing. They kind of did. I know what you're trying to do, but they kind of did ask you a direct question. So
Yes.
if you're gonna have to make a roll. If you don't, I'm just putting it out there because they did, and in this scenario where everybody is being really open,
Yeah, I know. I know.
so I
I
just
know.
let you know. I mean, you can.
I if you call for it, I will roll for it. That's
Okay.
fine.
Well, that's the thing. So unless you answer and do tell them what your other class is, you will have to make a roll
Yeah, I
for
don't think I'm gonna say it
it. Okay.
just directly like that.
I will allow you to roll it in secret though.
Okay.
So this is going to be a deception.
Got it.
All right. So go ahead and whisper roll a deception to me.
Got it.
Oh, buddy, that's rough. I am so sorry. Okay, but
I'm trying to deflect.
okay, here's the thing. So you can answer it however you want. If you don't at some point specifically say blood hunter, they
Yeah.
are going to know.
Yeah.
Everybody.
fine.
Sorry. That.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's either you tell them or you don't, and they will know. So I'm gonna drop us back
Yeah,
in.
that's fine.
All right. Okay.
Worst
So
case, so.
so reminder, Fortune, you just asked basically what other training besides as a cleric do you have?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead, Victor.
I have training in fencing and some courtly manners and such.
Um, everybody can tell he is jucking and jiving and tap dancing and avoiding, and he is not
Now,
being
Victor,
forthcoming.
that is not fair. We have all answered forthcomingly and honestly. It's only fair that you do as well. Although the courtly manners do intrigue me.
Hmm.
Don't make me use magic to get you to tell the truth.
That's quite the interesting talent.
I have a knack for suggestion.
Oh.
Well, like I said, I have training in certain kinds of magic and fighting. Specifically, well, perhaps it's easier to show. I will kind of draw my rapier, and in doing so, I will slice my hand with it.
Oh, as you draw it?
Yes.
Okay, so basically, like hold the hilt,
Yeah.
or the scabbard, but
Yeah.
put your hand down, and so as you draw, it's cutting your hand as well.
Yes. And my blood kind of crackles and sizzles on the blade and turns into kind of these arcs of lightning.
Are you a fucking blood hunter?
Mm-hmm.
And there it is.
My question, now that that seems to be answered, is when we started this whole adventure, you were you showed up on my doorstep, pretty bruised and battered. Where would you might have been, and what have you done to get into that situation and state?
Oh, I love this sharing circle.
We're all going after Victor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we got everyone. We got
Oh, yeah.
we got Azaka, we got Rect, we got Fortune, we got Victor. This has been good all around in my book.
Well,
Phil's just like nailed it.
the training to become a hunter is rather difficult. Not all
And?
can make it, I suppose you could say.
What was that?
That's where much of this comes from.
Oh, from the training, that's where the injuries came from.
Interesting.
Azaka will ask, the red cords you have, is there some significance to those? Or is it just decoration?
Symbol of my god, Ilmater. And I'll hold up the holy symbol as well, and it's a hand bound in a similar way.
Oh, okay. I noticed them, and I was curious about them. Cat, roll me history. Okay. 1 second.
I was gonna don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, okay.
We have 15 minutes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to try and get through as much of this
Okay.
as possible.
I'll fill you in on what you know. All right. So, Azaka will kind of look at Nicarius and say, "Are you comfortable with this? Because you're the only one left. But if you're not comfortable with it, I have no questions."
I do not care.
We
Oh.
can ask me a question.
No, we're not done with Victor yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
we're not-
sorry.
I forgo my question.
Okay. Sorry, I messed that up.
That's all right.
Sorry. So, yeah,
Is it my turn now?
you're
There's
the
still 3 questions that can be asked.
Okay.
Well,
Victor has to start me off with his question.
oh, yeah.
Or 2, sorry.
Yes.
Azaka and Rect.
Rect foregoed.
Yeah.
Azaka, I think, asked theirs.
Oh, I asked the cords. What the significance of the red
yep.
cords were.
Never mind.
So, yeah, Victor, if you have a question for Nicarius.
How is it that you found yourself indebted?
I was looking for some things, and I ended up coming into the need of gold, and I went to individuals that I could get a loan from.
That doesn't answer much.
I needed spell
You're almost as
components
bad as I
and
am.
things like that. That answers your question.
Okay. Next question. Anybody? The question for Nicarius.
Necarious. When we first met, you tried to read my mind. Why?
I'm
Curious.
trying to remember back to a specific moment, and I don't remember exactly, but there was a reason. I think I was worried that you might be someone distrustful.
Do
But
you
I don't
always
remember why.
distrust someone who you first meet? If you want to know the specifics of what happened, she was doing your fortune. She told you about the debt and everything that you owed, and you walked away and started
Oh.
casting.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
I
when you
remember
very
this.
first met at
I
the
remember
in
this.
Mesro at the statue.
I wanted to know if your power was true or not, if I could figure that information. If you had true diviner's power.
Well, to some extent, yes, I do.
Okay.
Azaka will ask, "How long have you had Sage?"
Oh, actually, many years. I was when I first came into my training, I summoned him, and I was actually pretty young. Now that I think about it, I was still living with my family, and that did not end well. But we will wait for another question for that.
He's a beautiful bird.
Thank you.
All right. I think Sauce and Wrecked are the only ones with questions left.
I'm still thinking, Mike. Can we do this another time?
Yeah. Well, you don't have to. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Was that? Well, I'm gonna ask two, and I'll let you decide what you would prefer to ask, Harper. Was that when you were training under them, or what's your favorite food? I'm curious. Which that's actually a question I meant to ask
I'm
everyone.
confused about what question you mean.
Oh,
The first one.
when you got your bird, was that when you were training under the Harpers, or on your own? And
No,
then
that
what's
was.
your preferred food? You
I'll
can choose which to answer.
I will answer both.
Oh,
Actually,
bonus.
no, I was not. Was not. It was after I left my parents' house, and got my job in the spell scribe's office that I work at back at Neverwinter.
Huh. You came all the way from Neverwinter?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't start there though, but nobody thought to answer that or ask that.
How'd you handle the long ship ride? I'd get seasick.
We told you we teleported.
Oh,
I told you at some point.
yeah, I don't remember those things.
The other one, I
That's better than a boat.
do really love when every once in a while I would go treat myself to there's like these little cream puffs that type things that they had in the market in Neverwinter. I would go treat myself every once in a while. Go grab them.
Good to know. Good to know. Might I ask one more question about Neverwinter? I've never been there. Is it
Go ahead.
really Neverwinter? Or is it always warm? Like Troll?
I was
Or is
gonna
it
say, is
actually
it like
snow?
Iceland? Is it like Iceland and Greenland, where it's the complete opposite?
Exactly.
What is
I
the
need
answer
to
to that? I don't know off the top of my head.
Isn't it
From-
kind of like mild winter?
Yeah, it's not Neverwinter.
It's kind of Iceland and Greenland. It's
Yeah.
kind of the opposite. It's not always winter, but it's also never winter.
Yeah,
It has
Yeah.
mild
It's
weather.
like it really
which
should be a much harsher winter, right?
is-
Where it should be much
Yeah.
harsher than it is.
it
But
is.
the rivers.
It does. I don't know if you ever get this here. It snows.
Oh, I haven't
I-
seen snow in a long time.
I only know the word from far travelers.
I've read about it and I've heard about it.
It's very fun.
It's white powder that falls from the sky.
Can be
It's
fun.
very
Can
fun
be
to condense
deadly.
into a ball and throw at people.
It is.
It's true.
It's called snowball fights.
Yes.
I have not experienced it since I was a child.
So different from ashes?
Yes,
That's what I was
very
thinking.
different
Very
from
different.
ashes. Snow is more wet.
It gets so cold up in the clouds that the water in it, like we get rain here, would freeze and then come down in little crystals.
That would hurt. Ow!
Eh,
Slowly.
They
slowly,
are so tiny
slowly.
and
I know.
slow
I've seen
that
ice.
they don't hurt.
I know ice. I mean, come on.
They're
Yes,
tiny.
and sometimes
They are
it does
so
come
tiny.
down as ice.
Yeah, sometimes it
That's-
does, but that's not snowing. That is
That's
hail.
hail.
Snow
That
is
is
more airy.
I
Ah.
lean over to Azaka and Rack just, I think they're making it all up.
Yeah, that's.
It's like the hippos.
Yeah,
It's the
they are.
hippos.
So
Yeah.
they are? They are ashes?
You don't have to
You know
believe
what?
it. If you
I
don't want
what?
to.
So
Well, I think this was good. In the meantime, I apologize, but I've been carrying this for so long and it's starting to bear on me a bit. How about let's go ahead and start dispersing some of this coin we have? I'd much rather just
No, I should
disperse
probably
it than
also
us
just
carry
deal
it.
that.
Can I create,
Myself.
since it's an illusionary image that fits in my hand, can I create a little cloud that has snow coming off of it in my hand?
sure. You have minor image, right?
No, it's prestidigitation. It fits in your hand, is what it is.
Oh yeah.
It has to. It says
Okay,
that
yeah,
you
yeah.
can make one that fits in your hand.
Okay. It's still really small.
Yeah, it is.
And
But
Asaka is okay. Still skeptical.
that's fine. I'm just
Yeah.
showing you.
Yeah. Victor, what was that roll for?
I just realized that I should roll to because the damage.
Oh,
is
right.
the
Yeah,
hit.
you have to. Yeah. So yeah, 1 point is fine.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah.
So.
I think we're
Yeah.
done. Are we
Yeah.
heading out?
Yep, we're done.
Yeah,
I would
we'll-
just
we'll
ask
start-
about
these
your
coins.
spell shard. That's about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, wrecked.
I would just ask about where you got your spell shard. That's about it. Because it's.
I don't think we've ever figured that out.
Nope. You can decide that on your own. How you got that? If you bought it, if it was work. Your work assigned it to you.
Actually, I would say I got it actually when I was when I joined a specific order, and they
The
gave
ones-
it to me.
The ones that Ts'ous just named, the Harpers.
Yes and no. A specific sect,
All right.
and they gave it to me as a present.
Okay. So, I think this point is a really good place to stop. We're actually running a little late, but I really did want to shut that down. That was a great thing there. So, we're going to leave it right here, and we will start from here next week.
Heading
and-
out for the day.
Yep. So you guys have had your breakfast. So next session, you're just going to start with your roll to see where you're going, and we'll do that. So thank you everybody for watching us. We had a little combat, had some RP.
Lots of RP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all right, yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. So
We found out what fucking Charlie's other bullshit
yes,
was.
yes. Victor was finally forced to reveal based on a very, very
My God.
sad deception roll. I had him roll for deception, and it was. Everybody feel bad for Victor right now, please, for the roll he
What'd
made.
you roll?
No.
He rolled.
What'd you
I
roll?
rolled a natural 3, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah,
Yikes.
that's why it was like, nope, everybody knows that you are not even remotely telling the truth.
Here's the thing. I tend to roll extremes. I either really succeed or I really fail.
Really well or really
Yeah.
bad?
Yeah. Sometimes it gets insane. I've had times where I just flip-flop between natural 20s and natural 1s, and I'm like...
So, yes, great session. And yeah, so on a programming note, we have paused Jake's Ring of the World campaign. We're still working on what we're gonna do during that time slot next week, but we will post and let you guys know when we find out. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and you can join us next week for this session. And then now, as always, Kat, if you would take it away.
So, first off, here's that on the other side of that quick announcement. Starting May 1st, you can come in and join us on Saturdays around 6:30. It might be postponed a little bit later just because of me having work and trying to get home in time. But on May 1st will be the first session of Arnicus, my homebrew campaign. Currently, the layout is Charlie, Max, Jake, and Travis. We will figure out if there's anyone else to join us from here on, but that is the starting crew. And yeah, so thank you all for joining and enjoying tonight's lots of RP and the combat. I am hearing an echo from someone.
Might be me. Hold on.
Testing 1, 2.
Oh, there we go.
I still hear it a little bit, but not as bad. Okay, continuing. Sorry. So we had a lot of fun tonight. There was a lot of roleplay, which was really nice, and we got to learn a lot about each other's characters as well as Azaka. I think that it is a great start for the continuation of this party and hopefully less sneaking around and stalking people. But yeah, so join us next week as we hopefully actually get to curse the ball. And we hope that you liked it. So if you did, hit that follow button. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, ring that little bell, turn on all notifications. If you ever have any questions, join our Discord, ask us there. We have a little Q&A section if you ever want to ask us anything. And if you have any questions, join us there. We have fun between streams. We're going to start movie nights here pretty soon, hopefully, depending on when my new computer comes in. And we will see you next time, delinquents. Have a great rest of your day, morning, night, wherever is where you are. And we'll see you next time. Bye, delinquents.
See you,
See ya.
everybody.